Number 1. Motivation fades, but discipline stays forever. Motivation is like a gust of wind. It comes fast, it feels powerful, but it's temporary. One moment you're ready to conquer the world, the next you don't even want to leave your bed. And that's exactly where self-discipline steps in. Discipline is not about emotion. It's about commitment. It's the internal agreement you sign with yourself and renew every single day. Self-discipline is choosing your future over your feelings. Example: Olympic champions don't rely on motivation to train at 5 a.m. They rely on discipline. They train through injuries, stress, and mental pressure. Not because it's fun, but because they're focused on a goal greater than their temporary mood. Self-discipline is the glue between goals and results. It's not flashy, but it's the foundation of everything meaningful. Number 2. Motivation sparks the fire, but discipline keeps it burning. Motivation is how we start. It gives us the energy to begin something new. But what happens when the excitement fades? What happens on those dark mornings when your body aches and your mind says, "Not today"? That's where discipline carries you forward. Discipline whispers, "I'll show up even if no one claps, even if I don't feel like it." Example: think of Serena Williams. How many mornings did she get up sore, exhausted, mentally drained, yet still showed up on the court? Not because she was motivated, but because she was disciplined. Discipline is about being reliable for your goals, even on the hard days, especially on the hard days. Number 3. Daily habits. Occasional heroics. Most people wait for the perfect moment or big break to change their life. But the truth is, your life is shaped in the quiet hours, the small decisions, the daily disciplines. You don't rise to the level of your dreams, and you fall to the level of your habits. Example: a writer who writes just 1 page a day ends the year with a 365-page book. That's the power of consistency. That's the power of showing up. Even when no one is watching, every repetition counts. Every boring, ordinary act of discipline becomes the bricks that build extraordinary success. Number 4. Discipline hurts, but regret hurts. More self-discipline is hard. Let's be honest. It requires sacrifice. It demands discomfort. But what's harder than the pain of discipline? The pain of regret. Suffer the pain of discipline or suffer the pain of regret. Example: imagine looking back at age 60 and realizing you had the time, but not the discipline. You had the talent, but not the consistency. That pain is far deeper, far longer. Discipline hurts now, but it heals you later. It gives you pride, peace, and purpose. Regret leaves you with nothing but what if. Number 5. The enemy is inside, not outside. You are not in competition with the world. Your greatest enemy is the part of you that wants to quit, that wants comfort over courage, that wants excuses over excellence. Self-discipline is the daily decision to choose your higher self. Example: David Goggins, ex-Navy SEAL, ran 100-mile races despite injuries. Why? Because he knew the enemy wasn't his body. It was the voice in his mind saying, "You can't." Discipline is silencing your inner critic and amplifying your inner warrior. Number 6. Discipline builds identity. Every time you follow through, you're sending a message to yourself: I can trust me. And that trust builds something unshakable: self-confidence. You no longer rely on others to validate you. You validate yourself through action. Example: a student who chooses to study every day, even when no one checks, begins to see themselves as responsible, not because of grades, but because of who they are becoming. Discipline doesn't just change your results, it transforms your identity. Number 7. Be stronger than your excuses. Excuses are everywhere. I'm too tired. I don't have time. I'll start next week. But here's the truth. You will never always be motivated. You must be disciplined. Example. Steve Jobs built Apple not because he was always inspired, but because he was focused and disciplined when things got hard. Your brain will offer you hundreds of reasons to delay. Discipline gives you one reason to start: your purpose. Number 8. Stack small wins. Create big momentum. Most people quit because they try to win big overnight. But greatness doesn't happen that way. It happens by stacking one small win and in on top of another. Example. Losing 30 pounds starts with saying no to one soda. Building a company starts with one product. Reading 50 books a year starts with 5 pages a night. Self-discipline is not about giant leaps. It's about tiny, consistent steps. Small wins become habits. Habits become identity. Identity becomes destiny. Number 9. Discipline is the road to freedom. It may sound strange, but it's true. The more disciplined you are, the more free you become. Example. Budgeting your money may feel restricting, but it brings financial freedom. Waking up early feels hard, but it gives you time freedom. Exercising is tough, but it gives you health freedom. The undisciplined are constantly stuck in chaos. The disciplined, they control their time, energy, and outcomes. Discipline doesn't limit your life. It unlocks it. Number 10. Greatness is earned in the dark. The world only sees the final product, but the real battle is fought when the cameras are off, when no one's clapping, when no one's cheering, just you and your choice to show up. Example. Kobe Bryant trained at 4 a.m. for years when the world was asleep. He wasn't performing. He was becoming. Champions are not made in public. They are built in private. Number 11. Final words. Discipline is the door to your destiny. So here's the question. Will you wait for the perfect time? Or will you choose discipline today? Will you hope for change or build it? One disciplined action at a time. Because in the end, the future does not belong to the smartest, the most talented, or the luckiest. It belongs to the one who shows up, the one who stays consistent, the one who chooses discipline over and over and over again. Be that person.